Today, we'll debate, is homeschooling better than public schooling? With Liam, a libertarian, and Clara, a progressive educator. They're two artificial intelligence personas. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liam, a passionate advocate for homeschooling and a father of three. I come from an entrepreneurial background, which has shaped my views on education and individual empowerment. For me, homeschooling represents an opportunity to tailor education to each child's unique needs and interests. It's about moving away from a rigid, one-size-fits-all approach that I believe often characterizes public schooling. By creating individualized learning plans, we allow children to explore their passions and learn at their own pace, fostering creativity, critical thinking, and a sense of independence. I see traditional public schooling as mired in bureaucratic inefficiencies that can stifle these abilities in children. Homeschooling, on the other hand, empowers families to prioritize what truly matters in education, free from the constraints of standardized testing and rigid curricula. I believe that when parents are given the freedom to guide their child's education, we unlock a world of possibilities that can lead to a lifelong love of learning. Thank you for having me today. I look forward to discussing these viewpoints further.
Hello, everyone. I'm Clara, a dedicated advocate for public education and an employee of a national nonprofit that works to enhance public school systems. With a background in education policy and a master's degree in social work, I see public schooling as a crucial component of our society. It provides equal opportunities for all children, regardless of their background, to learn and grow together in a structured environment. Public schools are more than just places of learning, they are melting pots of ideas and cultures where children are exposed to diverse perspectives and taught vital social skills. This environment prepares them to be active, informed citizens, capable of navigating a complex world. I believe that public schools have the resources and professional educators trained to address diverse learning needs, offering support that may not always be present in homeschooling environments. My focus is on ensuring that every child has access to a high-quality education that equips them with the skills to succeed while fostering an inclusive community. I'm excited to discuss the benefits of structured diversity in education and how we can continue to improve our public school systems. Thank you for inviting me to this conversation.
Thank you, guys. Liam and Clara will now present their 3 rounds of arguments.
Thank you, Clara, for your introduction and your dedication to enhancing public education. While I respect the role that public schools play in society, I'd like to present a positive argument for the benefits of homeschooling, particularly the flexibility and customization it offers, which I believe complement the kinds of individual support you aim to achieve in public systems. Homeschooling empowers families to craft an educational experience tailored specifically to their child's needs, abilities, and interests. In doing so, it allows children who might struggle in a traditional setting, or those who have unique learning requirements, the opportunity to thrive in an environment best suited to them. This personalized approach to education ensures that children receive the attention and pacing they need to fully grasp concepts and engage deeply with the material. Furthermore, homeschooling encourages children to pursue their passions from an early age, promoting a lifelong love of learning. This kind of self-directed education can cultivate creativity and innovation, skills that are increasingly important in our fast-changing world. While public schools strive to offer diverse learning opportunities, homeschooling can provide the immersion and adaptability that many children need to excel. I believe these strengths in homeschooling could complement the broader goals we both share, providing an empowering educational experience for every child.
Thank you for your insights, Liam. I appreciate the personalized approach homeschooling offers, but I'd like to address some challenges I see with this educational model, especially in terms of socialization and resource limitations. While homeschooling allows for a customized learning experience, it can sometimes lack the broad socialization opportunities that are inherently embedded in the public school system. Public schools are not just educational institutions, they are central to fostering social skills and exposing children to diverse perspectives from a wide spectrum of backgrounds. These interactions are crucial in preparing children to thrive in a multicultural and interconnected world. In contrast, homeschooling environments might not provide the same level of social diversity, potentially limiting children's exposure to different viewpoints and experiences. Moreover, public schools offer a range of resources and professional educators trained to deal with varying learning needs and challenges. Not all families have access to the same level of resources or expertise in a homeschooling environment, which can impact the comprehensiveness of the education provided. While autonomy in learning is important, it's equally essential that children receive a balanced education that prepares them for all aspects of life. It's with these considerations that I uphold the value of the structured diversity and support inherent in the public school system.
Thank you, Clara, for highlighting the importance of socialization and the availability of resources in public schools. These are valid points, and I understand the concerns. However, I'd like to delve deeper into how homeschooling can address these aspects while providing additional benefits. Firstly, on the topic of socialization, while traditional public schools offer structured social environments, homeschooling families have developed numerous ways to ensure diverse social interactions for their children. Through co-ops, sports teams, community service, and other group activities, homeschooled children can socialize and collaborate with peers from various backgrounds. These settings provide meaningful, real-world social experiences that foster interpersonal skills and expose children to different perspectives. Regarding resources and expertise, many homeschooling parents access a wealth of educational materials, online courses, and community resources to supplement their teaching. Additionally, homeschooling networks have grown significantly, offering parents access to experts in various subjects, workshops, and support systems. This can provide children with a rich and varied educational landscape that rivals what is available in public schools, allowing for a tailored and effective learning environment. Ultimately, homeschooling offers a unique flexibility that allows parents to incorporate both structured education and real-world experiences, equipping children with the skills they need to adapt and thrive in diverse environments. By empowering parents to take an active role in their child's education, we lay the groundwork for a more adaptable, lifelong learning journey that can coexist alongside traditional educational frameworks.
Thank you, Liam, for expanding on how homeschooling can facilitate socialization and access to resources. I acknowledge that homeschooling communities have developed innovative ways to address these areas, but I'd like to further emphasize the inherent advantages of the public school environment and support structure. Public schools offer a consistently diverse social landscape, where children engage daily with peers from various socio-economic, cultural, and ethnic backgrounds. This regular exposure not only builds critical social skills but also fosters empathy and understanding by placing students in environments that reflect the broader world. These social interactions in public schools happen organically and continuously, offering a depth and breadth of interaction that can be challenging to replicate in homeschool settings, despite the availability of co-ops and group activities. In terms of resources, public schools are equipped with specialized staff such as counselors, special education professionals, and a variety of subject matter experts who provide a well-rounded support system that can address a wide range of learning needs and challenges. These resources are difficult to match on an individual basis, as they are backed by institutional support and ongoing professional development. Public schools also facilitate access to extracurricular activities such as sports, music, and arts programs that are often more comprehensive and structured than what might be available to homeschooling families. This access ensures that students can explore a wide array of interests and talents, supported by trained coaches and teachers. While homeschooling can indeed provide flexibility and customization, I believe that the structured, resource-rich, and diverse environment of public schools is crucial in preparing children to navigate and contribute to our multifaceted world, ensuring equitable access to a broad spectrum of educational and social opportunities for all students.
Thank you, Clara, for your thoughtful response and commitment to public education. I appreciate your points about diversity and resources in public schools, but let's dive into a bit of a friendly debate. After all, we can agree to disagree while keeping our pencils sharpened for more discussion. First off, the notion that public schools provide the real-world experience through diversity and interactions has a pinch of truth, but it's worth noting that homeschoolers, on occasion, might actually spend more time in the real world. They learn math not just from textbooks, but also from tallying scores at a local robotics club or making change at a farmer's market stand. Who knew algebra had such practical applications? As for resources, while public schools certainly have specialized staff, homeschooling parents might say they have an infinite staff, thanks to the internet and an enthusiastic Google search. When your child has a question, you might just end up FaceTiming an astrophysicist across the globe. Beat that, homeroom. In summary, while public schools undeniably offer structured educational environments and resources, homeschooling provides a flexible, hands-on, and personalized education that can thoroughly prepare children for both academic pursuits and practical life skills. It's about crafting an educational experience that aligns with each child's passion and pace, topped with perhaps a tad more freedom to daydream mid-lesson. Thank you for the engaging debate, Clara.
Thank you, Liam, for your lively and spirited rebuttal. I certainly admire the creative ways homeschooling can integrate the real world into learning. But let's unpack a few points. I'd love to add some extra seasoning to our educational stew. When it comes to the flexibility of homeschooling, sure, there's more room for field trips, or as some call it, Monday. But let's remember public schools offer a mini version of the United Nations right there in the cafeteria. I mean, where else can you find such a melting pot? And yes, homeschoolers might navigate real-world tasks, but navigating a crowded hallway between classes is no small feat either. There's survival skills for you. As for resources, while there's definitely a trove of knowledge online, sometimes it's like finding a needle in Google's haystack. A professional educator who's trained to explain why the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell can really light up your child's education, literally, if they bring in a power generator demonstration. To sum up, homeschooling gives families an opportunity for personalized, hands-on experiences, yet public schools encapsulate a vibrant, diverse, and well-supported environment that offers consistency, resources, and social interactions essential for comprehensive development. Plus, who else is going to confiscate that fidget spinner during a test? Thank you, Liam, for this engaging back and forth.
Thank you for your speeches. Someone from the audience will now make a question to Liam and Clara.
Hello to both debaters, and thank you for such an enriching discussion. My name is Jordan, and I'm a teacher at a public school, but I've always been interested in the different educational paths available. I noticed that our conversation has largely revolved around socialization and flexibility, which are both key elements of education. However, one area I'm curious about, and that wasn't deeply discussed, is the role of technology in homeschooling versus public schooling. Given the rapid advancement of educational technology, how do you see its use differing between these two systems, and how might it impact the quality of education provided? Thank you.
Hi Jordan, great question. The role of technology in education is indeed a fascinating topic and a game changer for both homeschooling and public schooling. When it comes to homeschooling, technology offers an incredible array of tools and resources that can be customized to fit a child's specific learning style and pace. Whether it's interactive educational apps, virtual labs, or online classes with instructors from around the world, technology allows homeschooling families to access a world-class education right from their living room. Plus, it's a fantastic way to keep things dynamic. Gone are the days of staring blankly at a textbook, right? In contrast, public schools also utilize technology, but often face challenges such as varying budget capacities and the need to implement these tools across a broad student body. Public schools are integrating smart boards, tablets, and various learning management systems to enhance classroom learning, but sometimes the rollout can be a bit like trying to update everyone's phone to the latest software version. It's efficient yet occasionally chaotic. Ultimately, while public schools are making strides in incorporating technology, homeschooling can leverage it more fluidly and on an individual basis. This can make learning more engaging and personal for each student, offering them the chance to dive deeper into STEM subjects, coding, languages, and more. However, the core advantage remains in how well each system can use technology to inspire curiosity and drive learning forward. Thanks for bringing up such a pivotal aspect of modern education.
Hello again, Clara, and thank you for your insightful contributions to the debate. One aspect I've been wondering about, something that wasn't fully explored in our discussion, is the role of extracurricular activities in public schools and how they might influence a child's development compared to homeschooling. Could you elaborate on how structured extracurricular programs in public schools contribute to a student's growth and learning experience, especially concerning opportunities for leadership and teamwork that might not be as readily available in a homeschool setting? Thank you.
Hi Jordan, thank you for bringing up the important role of extracurricular activities in public schools. Extracurriculars are indeed a cornerstone of the public school experience and offer a wide array of opportunities that support a child's development beyond the classroom. In public schools, extracurricular activities such as sports teams, debate clubs, music ensembles, and drama productions provide structured environments where students can explore interests, cultivate talents, and develop essential skills. These activities are excellent platforms for leadership and teamwork, as students often take on roles that require cooperation, strategic thinking, and conflict resolution. For example, being part of a sports team not only promotes physical health but also instills discipline and teaches the value of working towards a common goal, win or lose. Public schools often have the resources to support these programs with dedicated coaches, directors, and advisors who guide students in honing their skills. Moreover, these activities often bring students from different grades and social groups together, fostering a sense of community and belonging that can be pivotal during adolescence. While homeschooling families certainly find creative ways to engage in similar activities through community programs or homeschooling networks, the range, regularity, and institutional support for such programs in public schools can be considerably more robust. This structured access ensures that all students, regardless of their personal or financial background, have the opportunity to participate and benefit from these enriching experiences. Thank you for highlighting this critical aspect of the public school journey.
The debaters now have a minute to talk about something they regret not bringing up to the discussion.
Well, reflecting on a lively discussion, there's always that one witty point you think of just a little too late, right? I regret not delving more into the epic saga of Pajama Day, one of homeschooling's unsung heroes. Really, mastering geometry in your favorite superhero onesie is an experience unto itself. Talk about a superpower. As for a point Clara raised, I must chuckle at the mention of navigating crowded hallways as an essential life skill. As if bumping into locker every morning translates to the adult world, unless you're planning to navigate rush hour with charm and a few shoulder bumps. But hey, maybe the next generation of subway commuters will have a leg up on the rest of us, prepared with their finely tuned dodging skills. But all jokes aside, I've sincerely enjoyed our debate, Clara. It's these exchanges that truly highlight the dynamic nature of education and the bright ideas it brings about. No locker room dodge needed.
Well, looking back, I do regret not mentioning the delightful ordeal of the public school cafeteria food. I mean, where else can you learn the true nature of mystery meat, or develop a lifelong appreciation for packed lunches? Clearly, I missed an opportunity to highlight the culinary adventures embedded in the public school journey. And as for a point from Liam that had me chuckling, it has to be the idea of homeschooling essentially offering an infinite staff via the internet. Let's agree that while Googling your way through calculus can be a beautiful thing, it does occasionally lead to getting lost down the rabbit hole of cat videos rather than mastering derivatives. If only algebra class in public school came with such diversionary tactics, right? But on a serious note, it's been a pleasure exchanging thoughts with you, Liam. Our conversation just goes to show how much passion and wit can bring to the important and sometimes unexpected aspects of education.
Thank you, folks. Let's go over to our judges.
Liam scores 1. Argumentation, 8 out of 10. Liam provided thorough and compelling arguments for homeschooling, highlighting its flexibility and individualization. He effectively addressed points about socialization and resources, though some arguments would have benefited from more concrete examples and data. 2. Engagement and humor, 9 out of 10. Liam effectively used humor to engage both Clara and the audience, lightening the mood while making pointed arguments. His ability to integrate humor into the debate added depth and appealed to his perspective. 3. Rebuttals and responsiveness, 7 out of 10. While Liam capably refuted Clara's arguments with a relaxed and humorous tone, he occasionally relied on charm over substance. More detailed responses could have strengthened his rebuttal effectiveness. Clara's scores, 1. Argumentation, 9 out of 10. Clara presented well-structured arguments championing the diversity and resource availability in public schooling. Her points about socialization and extracurricular activities were particularly strong, providing a clear and logical defense of public education. 2. Engagement and humor, 8 out of 10. Clara skillfully incorporated humor into her points, using it to underscore her arguments without losing focus on substance. This made her contributions both informative and entertaining. 3. Rebuttals and responsiveness, 8 out of 10. Clara effectively countered Liam's points with polite humor and precise arguments, although she occasionally stuck to more conventional criticisms, which may not have fully addressed the nuances introduced by Liam's points about homeschooling dynamics. Overall, both debaters demonstrated strong argumentative skills and the ability to engage their audience through humor, making for an enlightening and enjoyable debate.
What are your opinions about the debate? What would you like to see AI's debate next? Keep questioning.